I've gotta get through, which means this desk has gotta move.
I get that. But what do I do mechanically? Do you move? Yeah.
One step closer.
I'm not a glutton for manual labor or anything, but I feel like I could deal with this entire situation more easily in real life than trying to guide a character to do it.
This desk's pretty heavy.
Honestly though, I would just climb over this shit. It's way easier than trying to rearrange the entire place.
Glad this thing is empty.
Why do they have it? Was it their great-grandfather's old-time Coca-Cola machine? By the way, that means it's not even a classic Coke machine. It's one of those intentionally vintage things that you put into something where you're like, you're specifically making a thing that's a callback to being old. So it's not even from the 50s or anything. It's not a collector's item or something. It's a imitation. It's an imitation of collector's items. I can go that way, but what about over there? I want to check out that dresser. There's a trunk over there. You can clearly go over there, right? But I can only look. Maybe you can't go to the trunk? The trunk looks noteworthy. But I can't interact with anything anymore. Oh well.
Finally. A fitting reward for a journey full of treasures.
Looks like it's made of the bottom of a soda bottle? How'd they get it off?
This is a nice close-up shot. Got you. This thing is cool, I guess. I wish I could remember how it works.
Stay up there. Got it! Nothing can stop the mighty Bluebeard.
Wait, is their window broken up here? That means the stuff, everything up here is especially moldy.
My best friend. It's so weird being back in this attic after so long. I remember being terrified of this place. I think when you're a kid, you're only afraid of things that can hurt you. But when you get older, you become more afraid of hurting the people you care about. And spiders.
By the way, spiders. Let's leave.
Ah, I have you now, scallywag.
Man, I'm gonna miss her.
Are you just watching me up there, creeper?
You are one of a kind, Chloe Price.
What?
I'm lucky you're my best friend. That's all.
Damn right you are, you mushy weirdo. Did you find the amulet? Awesome. Now get your ass down here. We have treasure to find.
On my way.
I'm guessing the way it works is that we line it up so that you can the castle overlaps with the castle and the treasure island overlaps with the treasure island, or the boat lines up with the boat or whatever, and then the X marks the spot at that point. It's a perspective puzzle. One of the only things that a kid could make, really, at that age.
Dude, you did it!
No big deal.
Bring the amulet over here so I can see.
Chloe is so excited.
Yep, they're gonna plop it onto the
I
end.
gotta bring her the amulet before she makes me walk the plank.
Yep, you attach the amulet to the end of the telescope, and you look around until the two objects line up on it that are supposed to line up. Hey, the photo's been added. And then once those two things line up that are supposed to line up, then you the X marks the spot where we dig, I guess.
It's not that I don't like the blue. I'm just sad to see the old color go. One time, we stuck a bunch of this tape to Chloe's face to make a blue beard. Putting it on was a lot more fun than taking it off.
Ow. I'm a little concerned. They have a broken window upstairs. Did she even recover it? I don't think she recovered it. It's just black up there. I feel like I was joking about moldy paper and stuff, but I feel like there's going to be like moisture problems getting into there. They live in a bay. They live in a bay area, like they're by the coastline, and there's probably excess moisture constantly getting to their attic, where all their forgotten items just rot.
All I'm saying is, I've never broken my wrist taking a picture.
He has a lot of skateboards, by the way.
I'm really gonna miss Price family barbecues.
Also, did y'all just conveniently skip over me getting to explore the entire bottom floor in the past? Maybe we'll go back there on the way back. I haven't gotten a chance to play that tape, check the voice recording.
This was a fun experiment. I'm almost surprised we actually managed to grow something. Poor Bongo. Chloe took his death so hard.
No, died early too. 9 years is actually not very long for a cat.
I guess Chloe's mom comes all the way back here to smoke. I still wish I could live in the world we drew. Chloe and I have done lots of homework at this table. It's so weird we're at different schools now. I wish this was big enough to jump in.
It's only September. It'll be totally dive bombable in a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks.
Oh, that was the one time she was speaking out loud. I'm like, she's reading my brain.
I'm really gonna miss Price family barbecues. Chloe's bottle rocket. The fastest way to get an entire bottle of soda in your hair.
Yo ho, a pirate's rum for me.
Did you drink this?
Yar. No, not really. I had to fish an empty bottle from the recycling bin.
That's probably for the best.
Some pirate you are.
It's like 7 years early.
Ah, my greatest work of art. I call it How I Lost My Magnifying Glass Privileges.
Great art is never appreciated. Glider swings. The best way to simulate a storm on the high seas. This thing looks so much smaller than I remember. I can't believe Chloe still has it. Actually, after this morning, I can. I never understood why it's called a Jolly Roger. How jolly can you be if you're dead? I wish I could freeze this moment and never have to leave it. Hey, Chloe.
Yar.
Land ho! Perfect.
Wait just a minute. Yar! You must ask permission before setting foot, or peg, on another captain's boat.
Permission to come aboard, Captain Bluebeard?
Granted.
One amulet. Coming right up. Okay, I think it goes... Damn it. I forget how to make this stay on. Stay here. I think I saw some tape.
Thanks, Max.
Just some tape left between us and the treasure.
When are you going to tell her, Max?
Score! One step closer to getting that treasure. Whatever it is.
We're gonna dig it up and it's gonna be a note of paper that's like, you should have told her, Max. Why didn't you tell her, Max? She's going to resent you, Max.
If you told me this morning that we'd be spending the day as pirates, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah, I probably look like a loser, huh?
You would have thought she was crazy for telling you that you'd spend the day doing the thing you used to do all the time? What?
Yeah, totally. But we're losers together.
If you're a loser, Max, I don't think I want to be cool. It's just... this whole day has made me feel like a little kid again.
I can't believe we were 8 and 9 when we planned this.
I can. This tiny kid's head is squeezing the shit out of my head.
Well, treasures don't find themselves.
Lead the way.
Am I the only one noticing like a discrepancy? I feel like Max is maintaining the same kind of slow, somewhat monotone script reading voice that we've heard throughout all of Before the Storm, that I was talking about before during the credits and everything, where like everyone kind of had a weird monotone flatness, but Chloe's all lively and energetic and everything and has more naturalistic performances compared to every other character. It's a bit of it's a bit odd, mainly because I'm getting vibes when these two talk to each other that remind me of the fact, like, I'm being taken out of the moment because I'm being actively reminded of the fact that these are two separate actors that read their lines independently and we're not in a room together. Because they don't really feel like they're naturally talking to each other, partly because they're strangely having a totally different like cadence and mood at times. Like it's becoming actively distracting because of the difference in style between the two of them.
Avast, matey. Have you brought me prize?
Ahoy, Bluebeard! I have brought the stickiest tape in all the 7 seas.
Well done, fellow scallywag. Just like old times. Huh, Max?
Remember how we used to talk about ruling the bays of Arcadia one day? We thought we were gonna be pirates forever. If being a pirate means acting silly and going on crazy adventures together, then we'll always be pirates.
Hell yeah. Would you like to do the honors, Long Max Silver?
Me? Are you sure?
Of course. Come on, Navigator. Point me to some treasure.
Wait, how am I supposed to use this?
The drawing on the lens. It should line up with... something?
Here goes nothing. Okay, this drawing is supposed to line up with something.
First things first, let's make this not an insane direction. There we go. Alright, so this lines up with something. So first of all, something is apparently... Is that the pole? Oh yeah. It's right there.
Got it. Yes! You rock! Where is it? Here?
It's your left.
Okay, take a step left.
Damn it.
No, wrong way.
You said left.
I meant your left. Ah.
Your other left. Go the other way.
The other way to my other left?
Just go that way. Perfect. Now come towards me. Bingo. What the?
That is not what we buried.
Wait. So what direction are we going in here? What they buried was replaced with something else? Oh, did the dad pull like a cool move and like replace with like a surprise treasure? Waiting for them to find it one day? 'Cause that'd be kind of cool.
What is this?
I don't know. Let's open it.
It's a biological weapon.
From Bloody Bill. Who's that?
I'll get the tape player.
Oh, I was right. The dad actually did replace it with surprise treasure.
Aha. Chloe's dad is such a goofball.
Ahoy there, plank walkers! It's me, Bloody Bill, the Pirate King.
What the heck?
By now you'll have seen that I dug up your treasure, which would normally make us mortal enemies. But hear me out. I haven't pilfered a thing. On the contrary, I figured you swashbucklers might not be back to your loot for some time, so I've given it extra protection from the winds and rain. I'm sure you're excited to open your time capsule, so I won't go on too long. Just know that Bloody Bill is bloody proud of you. Both of you. Keep those sails trimmed and that anchor scrubbed. And always remember, the real treasure is...
Friendship.
Love.
your Oregon State prepaid college savings plan. Arr.
Ugh.
That's what we originally buried.
Huh, yeah. I guess it probably would have gotten ruined underground. Holy crap! It's Billy the Squid! He's alive! Oh, man!
It really is like a time capsule.
No way!
Chloe, look at this. We wrote each other letters.
Oh, I remember these. To Chloe Price. Thanks, Max. I hope you are having a lot of fun being a teenager with your best friend. Aw, you were so cute. Check it out.
Ugh, Maxine.
Dear Chloe, how are you today? I am doing very well. It is Friday, June 27th, 2003. It is summer vacation. We are making a time capsule for you and me in the future. We're making it pirate themed. Wasn't it hilarious to find? There are some things we like. Favorite animal? Arabian horse, Max. Otter, Chloe. Favorite food, lobster roll, Max. Coffee ice cream, Chloe. Favorite class in school, art or library, Max. Science, Chloe. Best friend, each other, both. How about you? Are you age 12 or more? What are your favorite foods, movies, etc.? That's all for now. I hope you're having a lot of fun being a teenager with your best friend. Sincerely, Max Caulfield.
How about mine? What did I write?
This is so Chloe.
Dear Maxine, hello from 2003. Here's a record of how we spend our days. Can you guess which one is real? 1. We go to the same school and always sit together at lunch. Duh. 2. We have sleepovers at least once a week. 3. We're extremely salty pretzels. We like extremely salty pretzels. 4. We are in a race to see who can convince your parents to get a pet first. 5. We're going to live together when we can afford it and only use gold paint. 6. We have battled many foes and never failed to save each other. What'd you guess? If you guessed all of them, you're right. Your friend forever, Chloe Elizabeth Price.
You were really sweet.
Oh man, I was really goopy.
I like it.
That's because you're a goop. This is so cool. There's so much to look at.
Is your mom going to mind about this mess?
Dunno. I thought they'd be home by now. Max, remember scratch art? Oh, I love this stuff. I'm gonna draw something.
All these memories. I want to look at everything. Holy crap! It's the end of that comic in Chloe's room. Oh, this is gross.
That's where it's been all this time, is in the time capsule, as they melted somebody's face off. Who drew this? This is really good line work for like, when did they make? They made it, that recording was when they were 8. Who the hell drew this as an 8-year-old? What? Maybe you should come down and power of flights this dude face off with me?
This container looks like it could last 100 years. Most of these are pretty far off base. It's so hard to predict the future. Maybe it's better to enjoy the present instead.
Predictions for the Future by Chloe and Maxine. We still hang out with each other more than any other person. Both of us are medium popular. Both of us are dating our second boyfriend. We do not make decisions without consulting each other. The taking skull of our enemies? Oh, the talking skull of our enemies. Both of us have a pet. Chloe has visited Antarctica. Max could have come if she wanted. One of us had a little sister or brother, and we are doing well in school.
These are awesome. Chloe's always been good at making up cool things to do.
A bicycle helicopter? Flaming fingers. Oh, flint and steel just attached to your fingers? Huh. Shortcut to burns and strange cuts. Be fun to have, like, I mean, that's one step away from being, assuming those are on the soles of your fingers, not like the tops of them or some weird shit. That's like, you're basically Colonel Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist at that point. Hopefully wearing gloves because of all the burning. Ray of Sunshine goes into, it's like a solar-powered ray gun, I guess?
It actually might be really fun to write letters to Chloe after I move. Is writing once a week too often? Will I run out of things to say?
Boy, does she wish that you had written to her. She wrote to you a lot, but not to you.
Recording things was so much fun in 3rd grade. It's good to see you, old friend.
Ah, keep messing up my picture.
There are no mistakes in art.
That was a sound?
You sure were troublesome to find. That's so cool that Chloe's mom is thinking about this.
Still the same deer. Sticking around. Right, wasn't there like a ghost deer that was representing Rachel in season 1? Or something? There was like a deer that kept showing up.
Now you've got something pretty to look at.
I think it was showing up for Max, but it was representing Rachel maybe, and then it kept showing up both as a live deer and like a weird memory spirit deer in her weird time travel visions.
Hey, little guy. Aren't you cold in there?
I hope you're not a metaphor for dread or something.
I love how Polaroid cameras make every photo look a little nostalgic. Manga might be the one thing where Chloe out-nerds me. We always make so much more of a mess here than at my house.
Wait, these are backwards. That's the back cover. At least when I had my copies of Shonen Jump, I think the front cover, which is the other side, would have a normal looking cover, and the other side would have like what looked more like a back cover to try to make it clear to you that you have to read them in the reverse order.
That was a good week. I used every possible excuse to be here for breakfast.
Luck, hubby. We're so proud of your promotion. You get a week of 2 Wales waffles in your own house. Your loving wifey.
I always look especially short next to Chloe. This is probably the last thing Chloe's mom wants to see after a shift at the diner.
Well then let's be our guardian angel. With all the power and effort of pressing the A button and waiting for a few seconds. He did it. Even the designers didn't want to animate it.
Much better.
Somebody's a goody two-shoes.
I wish I had the power to fade to black and then chores are done.
I love how
Saw that
Polaroid
one already.
cameras make every photo look a little nostalgic.
Where do y'all keep your phone? Curious about that message.
Looks like Chloe's a lot more responsible than I am with my allowance.
She budgets it and saves. She tries to save 40% of her allowance. Okay. Usually.
I bet there's some really cute photos in there. I wonder if I could recreate this photo with Chloe now.
It's all possible.
Hey, what if my being in Seattle finally convinces Chloe to try an MMO?
Then she'd probably be more emotionally healthy because she would be engaging with her friend instead of constantly freaking out about their absence and getting mad at a totem of you instead. That's probably would be good. Also, that's going to bake into your screen. That screen does not have protection.
Chloe and I have been friends for so long. Maybe I'm worrying too much about this move changing things. I guess I should try talking to Chloe again about my news.
Oh my god, how old is the stain?
I can do that after I've finished looking at everything. Chloe and I spilled that wine months ago, but I still feel bad about it.
Don't feel bad, you've only stayed in their house forever.
I could use this to recreate that old photo of Chloe.
Yes?
Pose for a photo with that? Okay, tip your head back and put your arms out. And a really big smile.
Like this?
It's perfect. Stop moving. Really cute, Chloe.
You're not so bad yourself.
Hey, picture taken. Are you gonna show her the comparison so she knows what she recreated? No? Alright.